Alright folks, welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Here tonight we are bringing you Premier Sim Racing, and that is presented by MaxSpeedTV. Go over a few pre-race things here for you before we get to qualifying. One of those is going to be going through the partners that make this broadcast possible. One of those is going to be Performance PCs. You can check them out at performance-pcs.com for all your water cooling needs and modification needs. Make sure you do that. They are a great company. We personally use them for all of our parts here at MaxSpeedTV. And if you're looking for a great paint job, check out the official paint of MaxSpeedTV at Colby's Eye Paints. You can check them out at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And last but not least, the official team here of MaxSpeedTV is HRE Motorsports. You can check them out on their website at hremotorsports.com, or just look at them on Facebook at HRE Motorsports. They are a great team to follow. They have a lot of drivers racing all over the place, mainly dirt. But again, you can check them out, follow them, like them on Facebook for all the latest racing action that they have. Again, we have just a few moments here, folks, before we will go to qualifying. We will cover that for you as we always do here on MaxSpeedTV, but for the time being, we're going to go on board with some of these drivers with our T&D Rustic Decor onboard camera. Alright folks, we just want to break in one more time. We got about 6 minutes here in practice. This is the first race. Next week during practice we will go over all the point standings and that good stuff for you here. But this is the first night of racing here with Premier Sim Racing with the K&N cars, so we don't have any of that to go over with you, so we're letting you just ride around with these guys. They did it with 30-minute practice, got about 5.5 left now, so hang tight with us, folks, and we will be back in about 5.5 minutes to bring you qualifying, and we will go to the race, and we'll go through that grid presented by HRE Motorsports, get all that out of the way, as well as our national anthem. So again, hang tight with us, folks, and we'll be back in again about 5 minutes now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying is officially on the way. Ed Saul's coming out onto the track here. We have several drivers coming out, so we're going to get to these drivers as best we can. Not sure how many laps they have here. They do have 5 minutes to complete them in, so we'll see as Ed Saul's coming around. This will start his first lap right there, so we'll keep an eye on that and see how he does. To start his first lap, I'm sure he'll probably have could be up to 4 laps, so again, we'll keep an eye on that and let you know. This will be his first lap coming by right here, as he is going to cross it right there and put in a time of 20.123. So far, that is the fastest time. We'll look, see, no, Shane Neiswanger is going to beat that time with a 19.865, as well as Dale Garrett with a 19.904. Now Mark Myers going to beat that time with a 19.868. Still Shane Neiswanger up top. William Krushka up to 4th place with a 19.907. He is going to shut that machine down. Chad Oxidine with a 20.068 here in qualifying. Ryan Blanchard up to the top with a 19.778. He is your fastest driver out on the track. So far, nobody being able to touch that time. That is our first 19.7 time. Noah Brady coming across the line here. We'll see if he can top it. Currently 9th fastest, and he will stay right there in the 9th fastest. Travis Haidar in 6th place right now with a 20.034. We'll see if he can top that time a little bit better. He's fixing to come across the line right there. We'll see what kind of time he puts in. 19.962 is faster, but still only 6th fastest here. Only one car, two cars, one of the two that has not is the 07 of Gary Weaver. We'll see if Gary Weaver can cross the line faster. Hitting the wall as he crosses the line. That lap will not count because of him hitting the wall there, so he will be starting last. He's going to come back out, so he does have another lap. So we'll see what he can do. Michael McLean still not coming out for a time. Again, Howard Weaver looks to be the last driver to come out. We'll pop a little graphic up here for you. Those are your top 10 in qualifying right there. We'll see if Gary Weaver can get in there. He cannot. Scrapes the wall again, and he will shut it down. We'll see if he tries to come out one more time. He is going to sit at the end of pit road. Doesn't look like he will be coming back out onto the track, folks. So, again, your top driver is Ryan Blanchard with a 19.778. That is the only 19.7 time here. We have 2 19.8s and a handful there of about 3 19.9s. Then we go to a 20.0, a 21, a 20.2, and a 20.5. Scott Masick, we didn't get to talk about him too much here tonight, but to pull that driver bar back up, there we go. He is currently 10th fastest with that 20.821. Noah Brady currently 9th fastest with a 20.200. Well, it looks like we got a few drivers. Again, Michael McLean not coming out onto the track here, so he will either not be racing with us or he will be in the very back, potentially back on the road with Gary Weaver, who did qualify but managed to hit the wall both times, not being able to put in a time. He is sitting right there on pit road right now. So be interesting to see if he comes out, as we only have 45 seconds, folks. So we're going to step away for just a moment here and go play our national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Alright folks, we are back here at the track. So coming up next is again going to be your HRE Motorsports starting grid. So we'll run through that very quickly here. Looks like there we are. Row 1 going to be Ryan Blanchard and Shane Neiswanger. Row 2 is going to have Mark Myers and Dale Garrett. Row 3 is going to contain William Krusha and Travis Hydar. Row 4 is going to have Chad Oxidine and Ed Sauls. Row 5 is going to have Noah Brady and Scott Masick. And row 6, the final row, the last 2 drivers. Again, one of those not being actually here, that is race control. Michael McLean is your last driver. So looks like, there we go, Gary Weaver actually is in row 7 for the last row, but he will move up ahead of the race control, who is not racing here tonight. So again, Gary Weaver will move up that 1 row as soon as everything gets all sorted out here. And we want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We should have a good race. These cars are very tough to drive. They are the old NASCARs, so they don't have a whole lot of aero advantage. You see there how high these cars are up off the ground. So the slight overcorrect, and you will possibly flip this car over tonight. We have 12 drivers starting the race, so we will see how many we finish with tonight. Everybody's looking to have a good night, so we will be looking for that as well. We'll just have to see who does have a good night here, and hopefully nobody has too bad of a night. But this is racing. Anything can happen and will happen. So we will be covering all of that tonight to let you know how it's going to go down. Alright folks, lights are off on the pace truck, or pace car for this instance. Sorry, we're used to dirt there on the pace car. So we should go green flag racing here in just a few moments. Oh, getting a little bit of a jump there. Green flag is out though. We are racing to start lap 1 of 150 here tonight, folks. We'll take a look here. Great start for Ryan Blanchard as he is out front, and he has jumped to a good sizable lead of 0.4. We're going to take a look here at second place. Shane Neiswanger, caution out already. We'll see who it's going to be, and we got several cars involved here, folks. Let's go back and take a look there and see what happened. .46 being involved in that, so was Ed Sauls. We'll have to look, see what happened here. Somebody got loose. Oh, the 72 and the 11. Ed Sauls just barely getting into that one, getting spun around by someone, not sure who that was in front of him. A lot of cars with heavy damage. We'll see how many that takes out of this race, if any at all. As we go back to live here, several cars on pit road. William Krusha on pit road, as well as Chad Oxidine, Ed Sauls, Noah Brady, and Dale Garrett all on pit road making pit stops. So a lot of cars. That's about 5 cars with damage on pit road now. So those cars will get those damages as best they can repaired. Again, they have no fast repairs here, so if there's too much damage, they are out of this race. That is not good to see this early, as only 1 lap was technically completed under green flag. We've had 2 under caution here. I believe that is correct anyway. Yep, 2 laps under caution, our first caution. Still 148 laps to go here. Looks like everybody is back on the track, though. Nobody out of this race, but some of those cars back towards the back end have heavy damage. So that will possibly affect their chances here tonight, as it looks like we have a few more people coming on. Michael McLean coming in to get a pit stop done. He was not involved in that, but he is going to take some fresh Goodyear tires on that car and come back out here. Back up to the front. After only 3 laps completed, your top 5 are Ryan Blanchard, Shane Neiswanger, Mark Myers, Travis Hydar, and Scott Masick. Again, the light's still on that pace car, so we're at least going to take 1 more lap around the track here, folks, before we go green flag racing. Alright, let's see. Don't see lights on the pace car anymore. It looks like they have gone out. We'll take a wider look here for you, folks. There we go. Nope, lights are still on the pace car, so we're going to take at least another lap here. I'm not sure exactly how many laps they do under pace here, as we have not been to this track on asphalt before. This is a new one for me, and a new one for these drivers. This is the first time they've been here with this particular league, so all of these drivers are new to each other. Some of them have been racing a little bit with others on dirt and stuff like that, but for the most part, they are all new here tonight, racing against one another. Looks like we have some people taking second pit stops. Ed Sauls did make a second stop. Michael McLean catching up to the field, he did take an extra stop, and Noah Brady as well, who is now catching up to the field. They are double files, so double file restarts. That is how asphalt racing works. Unlike dirt, we sometimes see single file, but they do not do that here. So that indicates the lights are going out on that pace car. So we're about to go green flag. And they get a good early start. Green flag is back in the air here, folks. So right off the bat, Ryan Blanchard again getting a great start. So we'll have to keep an eye throughout this field and see who is going to make his way to the front and who might be going backwards. Shane Neiswanger currently in second, Travis Hydar in third. And we may have a battle for third here in a minute, folks, between him and Mark Myers. Not exactly sure, but it looks like we might. Take a look back here. That is the 04 car of Mark Myers. We'll see if he can get to the inside of Travis Hydar. Not sure. Travis has a lot of damage to the back of that car, folks. So that very well could play a factor here. As we go back a little bit here to the, looks like the 42 has his hands full, as the 88 is going to get by him. William Crusher going to get by Chad Oxidine. Now we have a good little battle between them two and Gary Weaver. That is for 6th place right there on your screen. A good little battle is the 42. Again, Chad Oxidine is going to get back by the 88, at least temporarily anyway. He's going to dive to the inside, and he will complete that pass. Not sure on the tire wear here tonight, folks. This very well could eat their tires up, or it could be very easy on their tires. We don't know. We know they have 50% fuel, so they will have to fit at least a couple of times. Again, we have 150 laps here to go. Only completed 10 of those were on lap 11 at the moment. But right now, it's all about Ryan Blanchard right there in the 5 car, who has a 0.682 second lead over second place of Shane Neiswanger, who is trying to reel him in. But look at third place, folks. That is Travis Hydar. They have a 3 second lead over third place right there. That's third, fourth, and fifth all together. So they are pulling away from this. This is a thick setup too, folks. So it's very hard to be that fast unless you're just that good. And those front two are really pulling the rest of the field away, as they are. And a caution is going to come out. We'll see who it is for here, folks. And we'll check Ed Sauls. Not sure if he's involved in that. Does have heavy damage, though. So let's take a look here and see. Oh, there it is right there, folks. He did this turn it sideways, going slow on the track to get back underway, and he will go a lap down there. Noah Brady off the track. Looks like he is done for the night. He is now 6 laps down. So regardless, if he can get back out, it looks like his night is probably going to be done. Again, he's sitting on pit road there. 6, fixing to be 7 laps down. Back to live we go. We'll see if Ed makes any pit stops here. Again, that's Ed Sauls in the 81 machine. Not sure if he's going to go in and pit, but heavy damage to the side of that car and the back of that car, as well as a little bit of damage to the front. I'm going to take a look back up front here. We'll even, let's zoom out for just a minute here, folks, so you can see the grander scale things that right now they are single file. Not a whole lot of laps completed. We've completed 15 laps. So far, we've completed 7 of those under caution, so about half of the race. 2 cautions have come out, 136 laps to go. The question is, how many cars are going to be left at the end of the night? We have 1 out so far. Again, that's Noah Brady. Ed Sauls, heavy damage. There's a lot of cars with damage at the back of this field, but so far, they are all able to maintain the race speed and back out on the track. So that is good news for them. So we'll see how the night goes. So far, a few cautions, but not so many. 150 laps. If we get a green flag run here, we will knock this out very quickly. It looks like they're getting double file, so lights should go out on that pace car this next time by. Alright, while we are under break, folks, we want to remind everyone, if you're new here tonight and you like the racing we bring to you, we bring 2 races to you every night between me and Rudy. Make sure you subscribe, and if you like the race itself, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Let us know you like what we're doing. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the drivers coming back to watch these, and the race fans out there that just love asphalt or dirt racing or whatever it is we happen to be bringing you. So again, make sure you subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and let us know that you enjoy watching us here on MaxSpeedTV. Alright folks, lights are off, so again, we are going green flag racing next time by. Alright folks, green flag, there it is, green flag is out. We are back to green flag racing here at USA Speedway. Got a good little battle for second right there. That's between Shane Nicewonger and Travis Hydar. Oh, that is going to be the 49 of Shane Wonger getting very loose into the inside wall. Somehow saves that car. Doesn't look like he has any damage. But he's going to get back, and we have the 42 into the wall as Chad Oxidine. He is into the wall there. He does manage to get back onto the track. He is smoking heavily, though, with a lot of front-end damage. That is not where you want to be. He's going to have to go in and get that fixed. But no caution did come out. So back up to the front here, folks. is your race leader, Ryan Blanchard, in the 5 car, followed by the 11 in second place, Travis Hydar. Again, this track is very tricky. These cars are very loose, so it's easy to spin them around. Third place is currently Dale Garrett, and fourth place is where the battles really start, back between Mark Myers, William Crusher, and Gary Weaver. Right there on your screen, that is where the battles are going to start. Some of these drivers have heavy damage to the side of their car and the rear end of their car. Some of them, like the 04 and the 88, are fairly clean. Gary Weaver doesn't look to have too much damage on that, but he's got his hands full right now with the 46 of Michael McLean. So we'll see if Michael can get by him. He has a lot of damage to the front as he's going to take it to the inside of him, and he will get by him here on the backstretch. Just keep that bottom groove, bottom line worked in right there. That is where he's going to stay. Lay some rubber on that middle or that bottom line. It should roll out very well for him here tonight. It seems like that's where everybody wants to run. So keep an eye right now. Now the 49's trying to get by the 07 of Gary Weaver. That isn't Shane Nicewanger, who did spin out there. You saw him, saved it, didn't hit anything, and he's working his way back up through the field now. And it looks like 4 laps down. Now, Chad Oxidine here is out of the race. You can't see him there behind the trailers. There he is. Looks like he is out of this race as well. He, again, 5 laps down now as they pass him one more time. Those 2 drivers out of the race. Unfortunately, unless they can get that damage fixed, neither one of them, as they run, have too much of a chance of winning unless we have quite a few more cautions. But hopefully that will not happen as we are on lap 26 of 150 right now, folks. We'll check in to see if we got any battles going on here. Right along back in 3rd place right now with Dale Garrett. So we'll see. He's got the 88 of William Crusher right behind him. Can he get by him? That's the question. It looks like he's going to try here on the inside of it. Looks like turn 4. He does get by him there in turn 4 going on to the front stretch. So now we're seeing these guys. They're kind of single file. I wouldn't call them spread out, but they are definitely not a whole lot of battling going on. But again, 150 laps here. I don't expect too much battling going on. We did hear in pre-race chatter that a lot of these guys are going to try to conserve and be careful not to wear those tires out too soon, so that they have something left for the closing laps of this race. If we do go green flag racing for an extended period of time. Now we'll take a look back here. Back to the 49. Shane Nicewanger made his way up to 7th now as he's reeling in the 46 of Michael McLean. Again, he did spin out there, got it recovered back up on the track, so we'll see if he can make his way back to the top 5 and possibly get to the top 3 again where he started this race at. And it looks like the 07 of Gary Weaver now on pit road. He's been there for about a minute, so he is 4 laps down now. No caution came out for him. Not sure why he is there. But at 1 more car out of this race currently. So cautions are not coming out, folks. This field is getting a little smaller here. I'm not sure what happened to Gary. But if we do get a caution, we will try to talk to a couple of these drivers, at least one. Again, either Gary, Chad, or Noah, and figure out what happened that got them out of this race. Currently, your top 3 are Ryan Blanchard, William Crusher, and Dale Garrett. And those are your top 3. Sitting right behind them, though, in 4th place, Mark Myers and Travis Hydar. Hydar trying to get by Myers. Let's see if he can do it here. He is currently just a little bit faster than him. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Actually, I kicked it back. He's a little bit slower. He's about a 10th slower. But it doesn't look to be showing too much. He is reeling him in. So that last lap, he was just a little bit slower with a 20.6 20.647 to Mark Myers 20.518. So we'll see if he can reel him in. He's about a second off, and he's about a second slower. So he's going to have to find a different line possibly if he wants to get by him. So obviously, you cannot run the same line if you want to get by. He needs to just get a little bit lower to possibly get by him. Check back here on Ed Sauls. They got a good little battle, except for the problem that Ed is a lap down, trying to get that lap back, but he has got a lot of damage there on that car. But he is trucking forward here, folks, to try to get that lap back. But right there, you have a nice little battle between the 11 and the 49. That is Shane Nicewanger and Travis Hydar. That is for 5th position. So those guys putting up a nice little battle. It's for that position, as it looks like it's going to go to Travis Hydar. Just a little bit in front of them, though. Again, working his way up back to the top 5. And Shane Nicewanger and did spin it around, kept it off the wall, got it going back, stayed on the lead lap, and he is now trying to fight his way into the top 3, currently 5th in the standings as they run. Take a look here. We've gone quite a few laps now as we're starting lap 40 of 150. Our top 5 as they run: Ryan Blanchard, William Crusher, Mark Myers, and Dale Garrett, and Shane Nicewanger. Those are your top 5 drivers after 39 completed, fixing to be 40. So again, these guys are spread out right now. 3 guys off the track. That is Gary Weaver, Chad Oxline, and Noah Brady. So again, if we do get a caution, we'll try to get one of these guys in here. Interesting to see if you watch the 88 car. Again, that's William Krushka. He's had 3 pit stops, and he's in 2nd place. So he has pitted just about every caution we've had, because if you look here, we have had 2 cautions. So he pitted without 1 caution, and then he's pitted twice under caution. So he's definitely got the freshest tires out there. The 2 guys around him, we see Ryan Blanchard up in 1st, has 43 laps on his tires. So that is all the laps we've been out here, as well as Mark Myers has 43 laps. And the people behind him, all the way back to 6th place, have more tires. He's only got 27 laps on those tires. So definitely we would look to see him catch up, as he is doing that right now. He is catching Ryan Blanchard fairly quickly, only 0.416 seconds off. Caution is out one more time, and looks like it's going to be for the 46 of Michael McLean. Let's take a look and see what happened. Alright, he did roll off on his own power, so not too much damage done. Doesn't look like, mostly to the inside of that car. We'll see just what happened here. Oh, just got below the yellow line, got it loose. But only barely touched the back end of the car with the wall. Saved the front end. He's already got quite a bit of damage, but he does save the car. So we will go back to live and back up to the front. Everybody making pit stops here, folks. We'll go to pit lane here as you see them all going down. Everybody in the top is coming down pit road. The top 7 cars making pit stops. 8 cars making pit stops now. All these guys will be changing their position. We'll see if anybody can beat Ryan Blanchard off pit road. It looks like we have a couple of cars that are staying out, possibly try to get a lap back here. Ryan Blanchard off pit road. Taking all their pit stops here, folks. So we'll go back up here. Your new leader, folks, is being scored as the 81, but he will slow down and fall back. He's going to go on pit road now. It was a lap down, but he didn't officially lead a lap. Ryan Blanchard has led all 46 laps here tonight, folks. Alright folks, so we'll go through real fast. Let's see if we can get a word in with Howard Weaver. See just what happened. I said, Gary, you got a copy? Oh, sorry about that. We actually called you Howard. Too many Weavers around here that we know. But we were going to get a word. We saw you are on pit road now for about a minute and a half or so. What happened? We didn't see a caution come out, and next thing we know, you were on pit road. Well, that is unfortunate to have to see him possibly retire. And hopefully it'll get enough damage fixed that you can get back out there and at least put on a good battle. Obviously, 20 laps down. Hopes of winning, probably not real great, but as a racer, you just want to race. So we'll get you back up there. It looks like we're about to go green flag racing here shortly, but hopefully, again, we'll get see you out on the track here shortly. Alright folks, apologize for that. We did interview him. He, fortunately, a mic thing didn't pick him up, but that was Gary Weaver hoping to get back onto the track. Had some steering issues as we are back under green. Once again, Ryan Blanchard out front of this race. So, again, hopefully Gary Weaver can get back out there. He had steering problems. Got about a minute and a half of repairs, he said. Hopefully if we get any more, we will not have any issues there with the mic. But that is what he said, so again, hopefully he'll get back out there. Look at who's back up front, though. The 49, Shane Nicewanger. Again, spun out, went all the way to the back, came back. He is now in second place. Great run for him as we are a third of the way done with this race already. So we said it'd go fast, folks. And it is moving along very quickly. Only 30 minutes so far since we started, and we're 51 laps completed. So this race is going to go very quickly with a lot of green flag races. We see there Gary Weaver is coming out of pit road. So we'll see. Take a look here and see if he pulls it out or not. He's going to go one more lap down there. As he's going to get past, but he is back out on the track, folks. So we'll see how that steering works for him, if he's going to park it for the rest of the night. Chad Oxendine is parked it. He is behind the wall and done for the night. Noah Brady still sitting there working on that car. Hopefully he will make it back out. We'll just have to see here. It looks like steering may be fine for him. We'll keep tabs on that. But we're going to go back up to the front here for a little bit, folks. And see, right now, Ryan Blanchard, you can see the distance right there, about 6 car leads over Shane Nicewanger. So nobody has been able to keep up with Ryan Blanchard right now. Again, he has led 54 laps, 50, 55, and he crosses the line for the next time. So, again, very good run for him. Mark Myers back in third, so he's putting on a heck of a run as well. He has been up front all night, just has not been able to do anything with the leader. Again, he has led so many laps here. He's been so fast. Already got nearly a second lead over second place. Back on the lead lap, though, in 5th place is the 81 Ed Saul. So we're seeing him get that lap back. He's got a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter with these cars. They still can handle, as again, he is up to 5th place. So great run for him, folks. He's putting on a heck of a show. Just driving so hard to try and stay on the lead lap. And then he got a lap down as it looks like the 11 car is going to go around. Caution is out. Oh, we got another car getting into the wall. We'll see what happened there. Looks like he got it loose all on his own. So far, that back of that car is heavily damaged. That very well could play a factor into this caution. as he goes into the corner. All seems good, gets below the yellow line, and once again, the yellow line strikes back, and just like that, somebody barely squeaks by. So the yellow line, once again, playing its factor in this game, rearing its ugly little head up and catching people that go below it. It is not safe below that line, folks. If you manage to get there with more than one tire, if it's both tires below that line, and you stay down there too long, that is exactly what will happen to you. So, unfortunate for him, but looks like he will stay on the lead lap. So we'll go back to live here, folks. It looks like everybody is gonna make a pit stop here. We'll see. Let's see if we can't get a word in with Ed Sauls here. Ed Sauls, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, first off, congrats on getting back onto the lead lap. You're currently 5th on the track. What happened when you spun out? Just get loose?
Yeah, I don't know if it was from the damage or not, but yeah, I knew beginning of the race, the first couple of laps I was loose, but then, tighten up a little bit, but it wasn't there when I had that little accident, so I was unaware of it, so that's what caused me to spin.
Yeah, again, we did see you get your lap back, so the side of your car is a little scraped up, a little hard to read your number, but that isn't affecting you too bad probably. You got a lot of damage to that back of the car, so is that affecting the handling of that car into you right now?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a little looser than it has been, so with rear end damage.
Well, like I said, again, we want to congratulate you on getting your lap back. A lot of these cars out here have damage, except for maybe the first two up there. Do you think that damage is too much to stop you, or you think you might still have a shot at least getting a top 3 finish?
Yeah, I'm looking forward for a top 5 finish here. I don't race these cars very often, just join the league. These cars are fun to drive, so I'm pretty excited. But yeah, I'm looking for definitely a top 5 here. All
right, it looks like y'all are getting ready to go double foul, so we will put you back in with the race control so you can get all that information. And well, with any luck, we'll see you here in a few laps here for a post-race interview.
All right, thank you.
All right, folks. Again, these guys are about to get ready. They are double filing up, so it looks like the light should go off this time as he just crossed there. Lights are off on the pace car, so we will go green flag racing next time by. All right, pace car will be making its turn right there. It is pulling off of pit road. And just as always, a good start for leader. Green flag is out once again, and they are getting bunched up here for second place. That is, again, Shane Nicewanger and Mark Myers. They are battling hard for second place, but it looks like Mark Myers will take it this time, as he's going to be on that inside, the preferred line, and he will get past Shane Nicewanger for the position, and he clears him perfectly right there. Right behind them, now the 46 of Michael McLean. We'll see if Michael can get by Shane Nicewanger as well. Not sure if he can, though. He can't do it. He's going to settle back for fourth place. So all of these guys, whoa, we got a little beating and banging going on. That looked like it was the 11 and 81. That is Ed Sauls and Travis Hydar. Some of these cars can't afford any more damage, and these cars will not run very well. As it looks like we got a good little battle here going on at 6th position. Actually, that's 5th position. Dale Garrett, Ed Sauls, and Travis Hydar. Hydar locking the brakes up there to stay off of Ed Sauls. as he went into the corner. William in the 88, that was William Krushko back in the back now. He was up front earlier, so we'll have to see if he can make his way back up to the track, or back up to the front of him here in this track, or not. Scott Masick hasn't done a whole lot up front. He's been hanging around 8th to 10th place all night. Got a lot of damage to the back of the car, so that is definitely going to hinder his performance here. But nevertheless, still putting in a good top 10 finish. Again, Gary Weaver is 23 laps down. The first car at least a lap down or more, but he has got that damage repaired. Again, that was the steering that had an issue there, but he is back on the track and trying to at least get a lap back if a caution was to come out again. So he did gain one a while ago. Still on pit road is Noah Brady and Chad Oxendine out of this race. Back up front, though, is your race leader right there, the 5 of Ryan Blanchard, who has led every lap, but the 04 Mark Myers reeling him in as crossing this line in just a second. Oh, we got the 4 spinning, folks. Caution will come out, and that's going to possibly do that car in. That car is smoking. He's going to have to take it to pit road. Let's take a look and see what happened. It looked like he was all by himself, folks. And he was just reeling in the leader. He had a run going big time. Let's see what happened here. That just put it in, got it a little too hot on the pedal, got it loose, and nailed the front of that car into the inside wall. And again, that car is smoking pretty heavily, so we'll have to see right now. We'll go back to live. He is coming down pit road. Let's see if he comes back out. Again, they don't have any fast repairs here, so he very well could be done for the night. Alright, but leaders are coming on to pit road. Let's take a look here and see as we'll go to our pit road cameras. They're all coming down, except for our last couple of drivers who are now laps down. They're going to try to get their laps back here. Everybody on at pit road that's on the lead lap. Again, Gary Weaver did not come in. He is staying out, but again, he is also 22 laps down now. So he is potentially out of this race. I don't see us having 23 more cautions with 73 laps, or 72 laps completed. We're on lap 73. So don't see us having that many more cautions. But currently scored out front now for the first time, Scott Masick, but he is going in to pit road, so he will take his service and get some new tires there and top it off on fuel. And once again, that will put Ryan Blanchard to lead 73 laps, so he's back at the front where he has been all night long. So let's take a look as things shift up once again. Currently first place is Ryan Blanchard, second Shane Neiswanger, third place Dale Garrett, fourth Ed Sauls, and fifth place Michael McLean. That is not what it shows on there, folks. That will update when they cross the line here in just a few moments. It is not quite as accurate as the stats we have. So again, that is not a accurate assessment of how the top 5 really are. So it should update when they cross the line here. Or it's not, folks. Sorry about that. But there it goes. So that updates at the line. Those are your top 5 drivers right there after 74 laps completed. We have had 5 cautions for 24 laps. Again, we've had 75 laps here. We have 76 laps to go, so we are at halfway point right now. At least we will be by the time we go green. One more lap around, and we will be halfway done. This race, again, is wrapping up very quickly here. So, great racing, and I expect to see a good battle for the lead between Ryan Blanchard and Shane Neiswanger, as those two have been up front pretty much all race. Unfortunately, Shane has not had a good run at Ryan, and the one car that did have a shot at him was the 04, and now he is on pit road out of this race, 4 laps down, at least out for the moment anyway. So we'll see if he can possibly get back out onto the track. But lights are off on the pace car. We are on the back stretcher, so we will go green flag racing next time by. All right, green flag back out on the track here. Put up our top three so you can see who they are. We got a good little battle brewing, it looks like, back here for about third place. That is Ed Sauls, Dale Garrett, and Michael McLean. We'll see right now. It looks like that is Michael McLean, the 46 back there. There we go. Go up here. Ed Sauls up to third place. He's got the 72 of Dale Garrett all over him. He is in the inside. We'll see if he can get by. That is not where you want to be in the middle of three cars right now with the 46 getting in the mix. That is, again, Michael McLean. And we'll see how this all plays out. Ooh, Ed getting real close to the wall. Almost turned it sideways there as you see him come out of the turn. He had to cut it down just a little bit to avoid hitting that wall. But he does not. He keeps it going straight. So we'll see here if can Dale Garrett get by him. I'm not sure. He's going to try, though, folks. He's going to have to cut it to the inside and get on that inside lane to try to get by him. But Ed is very good at staying on that inside line. He's not blocking. He is just, that's the line he's running. And he's very good at keeping the car down there. He hasn't washed up a whole lot. So it'll be interesting to see if he can get by him. Looking a little bit further back, looks like William Krushka is going to get by the 46. That is Michael McLean. He will get by him to take 5th position. And he will take over that position. He's going to try to get by the 72 now. Dale Garrett can't do it. Slides up the track, loses a position. And the 46 is off pace here. Again, that's Michael McLean, who got way out of shape and has just gotten by William Krushka, but Krushka back by him, or got back by him because of that little he got loose there. It's a little interesting to see if he can get back by him. Again, we'll go back up to the front. Ed Sauls got a little bit of a lead now over 4th place by about 6 car lengths, if not more. So good run for him. But look up at the front, folks. We may have a battle here. No seconds. We have a new leader, folks. At least there it is. Your new leader, Shane Neiswanger. He will officially lead his first lap when they cross the line, folks. Can he stay in front of them that long? Right now he's done it. Went to the back, made his way back to the front, and he has officially led a lap here at USA Speedway. He is officially your new leader. So, upset of the night right there, folks, as he gets by. Ryan Blanchard has led 83 laps tonight. So, terrific run right now for Shane Neiswanger. I'm sure he doesn't want to see a caution. He wants to stay as far ahead of Ryan Blanchard as he can, as both of them very fast. We figured we'd see a lead change here shortly, as he's already pulled to a .633 second lead over him. So once he did get by, it was see you later, I am out of here, and he is just doing that very thing. .799 second lead, almost a second ahead of him in just 3 laps. He's led his 3rd lap. Going to be lap 4 led when they cross the line next time. Ed Sauls still in our 3rd place, but he's got his eyes set on Ryan Blanchard. Can he catch him? Might be Ryan Blanchard's tires may be worn here, folks. Those top 3 guys all have 15 laps on their tires, so they all have the same amount of tires wear done to them. So not sure why. Maybe he is conserving, folks, just kind of hanging back to conserve those tires. No need to wear them out early if he's going to try to make maybe 1 or 0 no more pit stops. That could be a strategy he is doing. So we'll keep an eye on Ryan, as it looks like Ed, even with all that damage, is putting the pressure on him right now to try and get that position for 2nd place. So I don't think he'll be willing to bet if he is holding back right now. not trying to put everything he has into it, just conserve tires and fuel. But he doesn't want to do that for too long, as we're at lap 90 of 150. So this race is winding down as Ed to the inside will pass him. We'll see if he can get by him completely. He does. Ed Sol's to second place. So either Ed has found some magic line to run. Oh, Blanchard bumping Ed Sol's in the back quarter panel. Ed gonna go, gets way loose. And that will let Ryan Blanchard back by him. I don't know if that little bump was a direct cause for Ed to spin, but a caution is out once again, as we have several cars spinning there. So let's take a look and see what happened. Looks like the 11 car was involved, and possibly the 04 as well, who has had a good run earlier, but not so much lately. No, he's been on the pit road. It was just the 11 car. We'll see if anybody else was. Oh, hard contact with the outside wall. All by himself there, nobody else involved. That was Travis Haidar in the 11. He is now on pit road, so we'll go back to live here. Everybody coming down pit road, and we have a few more cars out of this race, at least for the moment here. As you're going to see Gary Weaver and somebody else scraping the wall there. Not sure who that was, but they scraped the wall under caution. We'll take a look here at our pit lane camera. Everybody in the pit road, at least everyone on the lead lap anyway. Who's going to be first? Is Ryan Blanchard in the 5 going to make it off the pit road first? Not sure right now. It looks like the 49 of Shane Neiswanger had the faster pit stop, and he does. So he will come back out ahead of him to come back onto the track. So again, Shane Neiswanger maintains the lead here. He's led 10 laps so far. But we'll see here, lap 94 underway of 150. Shane, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
So we've been watching here tonight. You started up front, spun out there, went to the back, worked your way all the way back to the front. Did you know you had a good car here tonight, or once that spun happened, was it kind of like, I hope I can get to the front, or did you know you'd work your way back up?
Well, I knew I had a fast car at the beginning, racing with Ryan and those guys, but I don't know what happened. I think the 11 went into the corner too hard and just caught me. I was more concerned on not hitting the wall and then fixing whatever damage, so it was just kind of guessing where the car would be, but I guess it's fine because I'm up at the front.
Yeah, it looked like when you didn't hit anything too much. That car looks pretty pristine out there. For all the contact that's been going on, some of them cars back there look more like a demolition derby than a race. So good job keeping that clean during all that. Is it going to be hard to hold off Ryan, or you think as long as you hit your mark, you'll be good to go?
Yeah, me and Ryan raced last week. The preseason race at Bristol was pretty close, so I'm assuming it'll be this way tonight. We were just kind of giving each other room there, and I think I got a run and got around them. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, well, we look forward to seeing y'all battle up there, and hopefully we'll see both of y'all here in the booth later for the post-race show, and one of you will be in victory lane, and maybe one of you will be in second.
All right, thank you.
Alright, folks, again, that was Shane Neiswanger there, who is your race leader right now. Did get by Ryan Blanchard. Ryan Blanchard has led 83 laps. Neiswanger has led 13, going to be his 14, as the pace car is diving off once again. He's going to hold them off a little bit longer than Ryan did. Green flag is out, though, once again. Shane Neiswanger getting a good start. Again, he held them off a little bit longer than Ryan did, but Ed Sauls by Ryan Blanchard very quickly to take second place. But we're going to see right here if anybody can get back by him. Ryan Blanchard is not going in the direction he wants. I'm not sure if maybe he's not happy with the car or the way it's handling. But Ed Sauls, again, terrific run, just like Shane Nicewonger. Went a lap down, got his lap back, but just like that, it looks like Ryan Blanchard is going to look to the inside, and he will try to pass him back for second position. And they're going to be side by side at the line. Not sure who it is. Right now it's showing Ryan Blanchard in second place. Ed Sauls up on the high side. It's not where he wants to be. You're going to lose positions right there. That is exactly what he's doing. It looks like he may lose third place to Michael McLean now in the 46. He got beaten and banging, almost hitting the wall back there. Blanchard will take second place. But just like that, Ed Sauls coming back. He got back to the inside. So very well could pass him here. We'll see. He settles for second place as the 46 getting below the line. No, Ed going back around, folks. Saves it though, does not getting into the wall. Caution is out. Let's go back and take a look at that, see if there was any contact that led to that. Not sure if any contact led to that or not. But Ed did go around, so we'll see if he had any help or not. 46 going around there. No contact. Oh, we got more contact after the fact, though. Ed just getting it spun around on his own. But after the fact, there were several cars trying to avoid him that got into each other. So that is not what you want to see. Let's jump back up to live here. Again, Shane Nicewonger is your current leader as we are on lap 103 of 150. So this race, again, is progressing very quickly here tonight. Yes, Dakota just saw in chat. Yeah, this isn't dirt. It's the one asphalt series we do broadcast here for myself. Other than my own league that I do occasionally once we get our driver counts up. But yeah, there might be some dirt in there somewhere. There was a little wind gust earlier, so I bet I could find a speck of dirt at least. Maybe some on these hot tires. But for the most part, yes, you're right, it is not dirt. But still having a blast here. Again, this is the Premier Sim Racing series presented by MaxSpeedTV. A lot of great drivers in here. Gary Weaver's in here. We see William Krushka. Ryan Blanchard, I expect to see him a little bit further up here shortly. He's fallen back a few spots, but again, I do look to see him coming up. He's currently in 5th, so again, I don't see him there staying too long. We only have 6 cars on the lead lap. Michael McLean in 7th is 1 lap down with heavy damage to the back of the car. Looks like he's going to pull it back to pit road, though. So he's going to go at least 1 more lap down. So again, only 6 cars on the lead lap. William Krushka is the last car on the lead lap. A lot of cars, multiple laps down. Noah Brady, though, look at the return. The 51, he had a lot of damage, folks. Again, no fast repairs. He's still got a lot of damage to the front of that car and the side. But 73 laps down, folks. He is back out here racing. So shout out to Noah Brady. So that is a driver right there, folks. Laps down or not, he has no chance of winning this with 73 laps down. We don't even have that many laps left. But he is back out here racing. So he is a trooper. That is the true definition of a racer right there. Down, but he is not out. He is back out here racing. So again, congrats to him, as well as 24 laps down, Mark Myers in the 04. He is out on the track as green flag is out once again. We also want to mention Gary Weaver, 20 laps down, and Travis Hydar, 16 laps down, all on the track except for Travis Hydar, who actually is on pit road now, but he will probably make a return later on in the night. So all those guys, great drivers, just having an unfortunate night here tonight, but they will possibly be back. All again, all great drivers. Dale Garrett in second. We're in third, right behind him, Ed Sauls. Ryan Blanchard up to fourth. He has gained one position as he passed Scott Masick for that position. And 51 again, he is not, as Noah Brady, he's not on the lead lap, so no battle there really for position. We'll go a little bit further up. We'll check an eye on this. Can Ed Sauls gain second place back? He's been there earlier in the race. After going a lap down, worked his way back up to second. Currently in third. Can he get back to second? Does anybody have anything for Shane Neiswanger? That are the questions that will only be answered in time as this race goes on. But Blanchard, there's Ryan Blanchard right there in the 5 car in fourth place. Can anybody handle can he handle the pressure he's under right now? He's led 83 laps here earlier in the race. He's back in fourth. Got a little bit of damage to the back of that car. Can he get it back to the front and come away with the win here tonight? Ed Sauls trying to get to the inside. He will do so. We'll see if he can get back by not back by, but get by Dale Garrett here for second place. He's got a lot of help, it looks like, from the 5 car. Ryan Blanchard's going to push him in front of him. So maybe a little bit of drafting help here. Oh, they're going to be 3 wide. I don't know how well that's going to work, folks. As it didn't work out, Ed had to settle back for third place. But he's got a lot of help from Ryan Blanchard trying to push him past the 72 car of Dale Garrett. So we'll have to wait and see if that push is going to help or if it could lead to a disaster here tonight. I'm not sure how this is going to play itself out. But we are on lap 114 of 150, so we're almost done with this race, folks. We have done the last majority of it under green flag. We've only had 7 cautions here tonight for 35 laps, 36 laps to go, and 1 lead change. But maybe we just might have another one. I'm not sure. Right now, your leader is Shane Neiswanger, who has got a 1.5 second lead over second place. Dale Garrett, it looks like Ed Sauls now has second. So Ed Sauls will, Ryan Blanchard into Ed Sauls. Then no question about it right there. We'll take a look, but that was a definite contact. Ryan Blanchard getting into Ed Sauls. So let's take a look here and see, folks. I mean, not saying it was intentional, but it was definitely a hit. As the 72 got into the wall, Ed has to check up. And I am not even sure if the 5 checked up at all. Maybe he did not know or see that Ed slowed down for the turn, but just a blatant hit to the back bumper to spin him around. Again, there was a little bit of the contact with the 72. He hit the wall. Ed dove to get around him. Probably had to check up a little bit more than he normally would to get through the corner because of all that. But because of that, that did get the 5 into his back quarter panel. So we'll look to see where everybody plays out here. As right now it's showing Ryan Blanchard currently in first after that. Not sure how that's going to work. We'll see. I have a feeling the 49 will beat him out as he does off of pit road. So let's see how this all sorts itself out, folks. Because of that, that is Ed Sauls on pit road again. And that very well may end his night here after having such a good finish. No, he is going to come back out, though. So it didn't hurt him enough, apparently. A lot of damage to the rear of the car. But not enough to the front to keep him out of this race. So he will go back out, and we'll see where he starts at. And it looks like no race control. Oh, nope. 5's pulling it off. Hits the inside wall. Not sure what he is doing there. Thought maybe he was going to the back after that. Definitely was the 5's fault. We're not saying it was an intentional hit. But definitely the 5 caused that, as he's going to go down pit road here. So we'll see what is going to happen there. If it's a possible penalty or what, but you can't serve a black flag under yellow, so he may just be going to get some damage fixed. Again, no fast repairs, so he is sitting there getting that damage repaired. So we'll see if he makes his way back out onto the track. So far, there he goes. He is coming back out onto the track now. Going to be scored in 6th place. The last car on the lead lap, right behind Ed Saul. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see what happened. I'm sure, again, probably not intentional, but racing, stuff like that happens. It doesn't make friends out here, folks. Stuff like that is not how you make friends. So Ed's a very level-headed driver. I don't see anything becoming of it. But I'm sure at the same time he is probably not real thrilled that he was in 2nd place and got taken out like that. So if we can get him up to the front here, currently 5th, we might get an interview with him later tonight, and we'll get his thoughts on that here in the post-race show. But again, that was unfortunate, but showing him in 4th now as green flag is back out once again. We'll see how this plays itself out. Right now, Shane Neiswanger still out front, but it looks like we may have a new contender. Dale Garrett is definitely pretty fast here tonight, but I'm not sure. William Krushka is also very fast, as he's putting on a good run for 2nd place right now. Just can't quite complete it in that Oreo Ritz number 88 machine. We will definitely check. He has got him cleared there. I'm not sure if he can completely clear him, because both of those cars are very quick. One on the outside, one on the inside. We'll see if he can do it. Nope, side by side. It's still going to be the 72 at the line. We'll check in back here. Ed Saul's currently in 4th. But Ryan Blanchard right behind him. I can guarantee you that back bumper is going to be wide from Ed Saul's. Or not. It gets a by caution out once again, and it's going to be for the 46 of Michael McLean. Alright, let's take a look and see what happened there, folks. Not sure. Looks like he was all by himself. We'll see. Probably just got it loose, as we're on lap 126 now, so we only have 25 laps to go. Got it below the yellow line again. Spun it around all by himself. Didn't touch anything, so great donut there, but unfortunately that will put him a lap down. Actually, it was a lap down, so he will maintain that lap down after that little spin there. Back up to the front here. Your top 5 cars after 125 laps completed, fixing to be 126 at the line here. It's going to be Shane Neiswanger, Dale Garrett, William Krushka, Ryan Blanchard, and Ed Sauls. So Ryan Blanchard, again, did get by Ed, so he will take that position as the lights are still on the pace car. So we're going to at least take one more lap to them to get double foul before we go green flag racing. We'll see if anybody is going to make pit stops. I don't see anyone making any. Only 9 laps on these tires from their last pit stop. So again, no pit stops probably going to be made, except for some of these guys back further in the field. See Michael McLean is on pit road. We got a few on pit road as well. Mark and 04, Mark Myers coming out of pit road finally. He was on there for 11 minutes, but he is back on the track, so good job for him getting back on the racing surface. Alright folks, again, the lights are still on that pace car. I would expect them to go out this next time by, as it looks like Ryan Blanchard is smoking. Not sure what that's all about. Let's quickly take a look and see if we can see what happened. Not sure what happened, but he is definitely smoking. And he is on pit road now. Alright folks, we'll go back up to the front here. See if we maybe find out later. Those lights are again still on. Not single file, so let's take a look. See if we can get a word in with him. Ryan, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Trying to figure out what happened there. We saw you racing, but then under caution, your car was smoking.
Yeah, it just like blew up somehow. I don't know what happened. I think the oil temp just went beyond what it was supposed to.
Oh, well, that is definitely not good. Hopefully, you can get back out there if damage does allow. But fix will go green, so we'll let you get back up there so you can get your words in from race control.
Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back out. I got 7 minutes for repairs, but hopeful.
Well, you got looks like 20 laps to do it, but regardless, good run. You had led 83 laps tonight, so you put on a heck of a run.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, folks. Pace car is back in. Green flag back in the air, and just like that, Shane Nicewanger getting a great start. Ed Saul's back into third, now fourth. They got a good little battle going right there for second place between the 72, the 88, and the 81. We'll have to see here who's going to come out on top of those three cars. Right now, I don't think anybody has anything for Shane Nicewanger, but then again, like we said earlier in the broadcast, this is racing. Anything's possible. Ed currently in fourth place. He was a lap down, then got spun, and is back to third and fourth place, battling back and forth there. Again, currently now third place as he gets back by William Krushka. So all of these drivers putting on a heck of a show for you here tonight as we're completing lap 133 here when they cross the line. We'll see, can Dale Garrett get by Shane Nicewanger? That is the $1 million question here tonight. I'm not sure. Shane Nicewanger has a very clean car. He's kept it clean all night. No damage to that car. And he currently has a .683, now .466 second lead over Dale Garrett. So I'm not sure. Ed Saul's in third place, but on his inside again is William Krushka. And he will get by him. And now it looks like the 46 is going to try to get by. But keep in mind the 46 is a lap down. So he's not for a position, so he's still going to be in fourth. But both of them guys will get by. The 51 also a lap, 73 laps now, not for a position. He's blinking there a little bit, maybe having some connection issues. We'll keep an eye again. Only 5 cars on the lead lap here. The 00 of Scott Masick is your last car on the lead lap, and he is, if we can find him, he's way back here. It's between there and Ed Saul's way up here, so he is possibly potentially going down a lap. Oh, Ed Saul's into the outside wall again. That's going to be heavy damage again to that car. He is driving the wheels off that, doing everything he can to try to come out with a good finish here, top 3. I mean, good finish regardless, top 5 finish. That'll be a good points night for him. So I don't see any problem with that. He'd love to get back up there, but top 5 finish good for him. Anyway, back up to the front though, Shane Nicewanger is still your leader, 54 laps led. I don't think there's enough laps for him to clinch the most laps led. We will keep a close eye on that, but again, I don't see it happening as we only have less than 20, and he would need to at least lead 30 laps or 25 so to do that. He's pulled a huge 1.533 second lead over second place Dale Garrett with about 10 car lengths separating them. So if he hits all his marks, he very well could be a race winner here tonight. So a lot of cars out of this race. We'll go through Chad Oxidine out of the race in 12th. Noah Brady back on the track, 73 laps down in 11th. 10th place, Gary Weaver. He is on the tracks. Nope, sorry about that. He is now off the track now. He's back out of the race. He is 51 laps down. Travis Hydar on pit road. That is the 11th car in 9th place. 49 laps down. And the 04 car back on the track in 8th place. 22 laps down, but he is racing to try to get points here tonight. And Ryan Blanchard on pit road. He has quite a few minutes of repairs. See if he comes back out. Michael McLean 1 lap down in 6th place in the 46 machine. Again, Scott Masick there. 00, 5th place. He is on the lead lap. He may possibly be going a lap down here shortly. So he's off the pace. Ed Sauls currently in 4th place with that 81 machine. The 88 car in 3rd place. That is William Krushka. In 2nd place, Dale Garrett. But for how long, I don't know. William Krushka is right behind him. And again, out front is the 49 car of Shane Nicewanger. 7 laps to go. Looks like he may be a race winner here tonight, but we will not officially call that until this race is over. We're going to take a look right back here, folks. Can the 88 of William Krushka get by Dale Garrett? I'm not sure. Who do you think is going to win in chat tonight? Let us know by typing their number, either 88, 72. Who's going to finish 2nd or 3rd? And do you think Shane Nicewanger in the 49 is going to get away with the win here tonight? Who are you rooting for? And if it's not one of these top 3 guys, who do you think is going to win? Or who would you like to see win anyway, if it's not one of these? Oh, we got a lot of mixed up again. Remember, the 46 is not on the lead lap. That is Michael McLean. He is a lap down. So he very well could push one of these guys with a little bit of drafting here. Not going to be much drafting, but he could bump somebody just ever so slightly ahead as he's bumping the 88 there. So makes you wonder if them two are helping each other. They've been helping each other earlier. Ed Sauls coming back into the picture now as he's going to get by the 46. So now, can Ed Sauls get a top 3 finish out of the night? 3 laps to go, folks. Who is going to come out on top right now? Looks like Shane Nicewanger will come away with the win, followed by Dale Garrett in 2nd. Right now, William Krushka in 3rd. Ed Sauls is going to try to put up a fight in 4th place right now. That's 3rd, 4th, or 2nd, 3rd, and 4th right there on your screen. 2 laps to go. We'll have to wait and see. Not sure as it looks like the 46, again, a lap car, going to try to get back by Ed Sauls. Can't do it. Not much point in pushing that issue. Again, he's a lap down. But we may have another battle here for 2nd place between William Krushka and the 88 in 3rd right now, and Dale Garrett in the 72 in 2nd place. Final lap is out. White flag is out on the track. Not sure if anybody has anything for him. Not sure he's hanging on there. We may see contact. Oh, there is little contact. The 88 spins the 72, folks. That will not be the way. That will put Ed in 2nd. They both spin. Ed Sauls gets 2nd place out of that. So both of them going around. William Krushka and Dale Garrett both getting involved in that. But your race winner is the 49 of Shane Nicewanger. Right there you see him. Then the 88, great job of him. He did get into the 72, but he locked the brakes up to not finish ahead of him. So he did not do that intentionally. He's a good driver, and forfeited that position in order to not finish ahead of him. So Dale Garrett will get third, William Krushka fourth. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with your post-race interviews. Alright, folks, we are back with your post-race interviews here, starting with third place. Dale, good run here tonight. First, right there at the end of the race, William got into you, spun you around, but he did the right thing. He locked the brakes up to let you finish ahead of him. So how was it those last probably like 10 laps battling there with him?
Well, the car from the second half of the race after it was damaged was it was pretty torn up, and it was getting tight second half. So, I mean, I don't blame him for trying to do a bump and run, but I mean, it is what it is. So, appreciate him for backing off there.
Yeah, that was definitely a good battle between y'all two there for the last couple of laps. It was 150 laps going into the night. Did you have any special strategy to sort of conserve tires or fuel or anything like that?
Yeah, I was gonna go in here, probably about lap 100. I was gonna really turn up the heat and run hard, and I was just gonna try to stay in the top 5 of the entire race. That was my main goal: just conserve tires, conserve fuel under caution, anything I could try to get a leverage on the competition.
All right. Well, again, congrats on third place. Any sponsors or anyone you just want to give a shout out to for that third place finish here tonight?
All right, guys. I want you to head on over to the face page of Dale's Custom Diecast. That's me. If you like what you see, give it a like, and thanks on the compliment there for third place.
All right. Second place, Ed Sauls. We wondered if we'd see you in here tonight. Again, we talked to you earlier. You went a lap down. You got your lap back. Had some questionable contact there between the 5 and you. Got spun around yet again. Had to go back to about 5th or 6th. Worked your way back up to 2nd. So, overall, for the first race here tonight, how was it?
It was exciting. Short track racing, there's definitely was a beating and banging, and I'm one of them. I got loose and got into a couple of cars. You'll have that. I was a little upset when I got hit there by the 5, but it's not him. It's just short track racing. So.
Yeah, it didn't look too intentional. We were wondering from our angle, it looked like the 72 got into the wall. That was Dale. Scraped the wall, and you dove to get by him so you didn't hit him. And that kind of threw you out of your line there a little bit that you were running. And probably everyone kind of shuffled there, and maybe he just didn't expect you to brake as quick as you did going into that corner because of all that. So, like I said, that wasn't intentional. It was definitely was a hard hit. Did spin you around pretty good, but you did save it. Didn't hit anything else. As far as strategy goes, being the first night, you haven't ever run with any of these guys before. Did you come in here thinking you were just gonna try to get a top 5 or try to be conservative and just keep the car clean, or was it all about getting up to the front and trying to get a win here?
No, I'm coming in here blinded. I don't know any of these drivers, so during practice, man, they were throwing some good laps down. I'm like, whoa. I knew I had my hands full there, so I was hoping for a top 10. to start with, but throughout the race, okay, this is getting a little better and better. Seems like the longer I ran on the tires, seems a little faster I got, passing some more cars. So, I was hoping for some more longer runs. But yeah, it's fun. I love racing these cars and love short track.
All right. Well, any sponsors or just anybody you want to give a shout out to for your second place finish here tonight?
I want to thank you for putting on a show for us tonight. So thank you, and thanks for running the race.
All right. And the man of the hour, your race winner, Shane, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I do.
We talked to you earlier when you got the lead. You never looked back once you got it. You led 67 laps here tonight to come away with the win. So you almost split it halfway. Ryan Blanchard did lead 83. You led basically the second half of the race, essentially. But coming into the night, again, this is a fixed setup. Everyone's running the same setup. Did you have any hopes of winning, or was it kind of just coming in here for a good points night?
Well, I was trying to get a top 5. I sort of knew who was coming in from some of the guys that showed up for the preseason race, but obviously there were some guys I didn't know that were racing with us. But racing with the 5 was pretty fun. I don't know what happened there at the end, but he was going to be the one guy along with second place that had a good chance to pass me, and I thought we were going to be up there in the front, and I guess I just got caught up in something. But obviously it's good to get a win tonight. That's something I didn't do last year in the 360 series, so it's good to get it off right away.
Yeah, it's always a good way. And looking forward to next week, Will having the win here kind of give you a little bit of a momentum boost going into that race to carry over to get a good finish?
I hope so. I don't even know where we're racing at next week, but I just come in, and if I can get a good points day, that's what I did last season. Was just, you don't have to win every race, but you got to finish all of them. So if you can do that, you're going to be successful.
That is very well put. But for your first place here tonight, any sponsors or anyone you want to give a shout out to for it?
You guys for putting on the race. You do a great job with that. Obviously Brandon, and for hosting, he's like our one admin. He does a great job with that, and everyone else that helps donate and help keep PSR running.
All right, well, again, congrats on your finish. But folks, we are not done yet. We still have a few more pieces of business to take care of. One of those being your unofficial results, barring any race control issues. So we will run through those real fast. Coming in first again is going to be Shane Neiswanger. Second place, Ed Sauls. Third place, Dale Garrett. Fourth place, William Krushka. And rounding out the top 5, Scott Masick, who kind of hung around there. Didn't have to talk about him a whole lot, but he did squeeze in a top 5 finish, so good job for him. 6th place is Michael McLean. 7th place, Ryan Blanchard, who again led 83 laps on finishing 21 laps down in 7th place. So fortunate end to a good run. 8th place, Mark Myers. 9th place, Travis Hydar. And rounding out top 10 is going to be Gary Weaver. In 11th place is going to be Noah Brady. And rounding out the last place, 12th place, Chad Oxidine. So good run for everybody here tonight. As always, we do want to remind you that we have a few partners that help make this broadcast possible. One of those being Performance PCs. Make sure you check them out at performance-pcs.com for all your water cooling and modification needs. And the official paint of MaxSpeedTV, not iRacing, is Colby's Eye Paints. Make sure you check them out at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And the official team of MaxSpeedTV is HRE Motorsports. Make sure you check them out at hremotorsports.com or on Facebook at HRE Motorsports. They are a great team to follow. Always good races that they are involved in. Primarily a dirt team, but they might branch out to asphalt eventually. You can find out from them by messaging them on their website. But again, on behalf of Premier Sim Racing and Max Speed TV, we will see you next Tuesday night.